Okay, welcome to the chapter. Next one is multiplication of rational numbers. Very simple in closure law. First one is closure law means very simple. That is, if you multiply two numbers, what we get? Whatever if we get result x is if x is also a rational number. If you multiply two numbers, if you whatever the product you get, if you get x is also a rational number, then the multiplication have uh, is closure property. Okay, next commutative, very simple. I can say a by b into c by d is equal to c by d into a by b. If we satisfy this condition, okay, definitely it will going to satisfy. With an example we can. Similarly, associativity a by b into c by d into e by f is equal to a by b into c by d into e by f. Okay, this is associativity. The next is existence of multiplicative identity. Very important. If that is what is multiplicative identity? If you take any rational number x, if you multiply the multiplicative identity, okay, call this one as multiplicative identity. For example, I can say y, where y is multiplicative identity. If you get same number again, if you multiply any y, where y is multiplicative identity. When y is said to be multiplicative identity, if we multiply any rational number with this y, we get again x. Therefore, y is equal to 1. Therefore, where y is multiplicative identity. Can you understand what I'm telling? For example, if you multiply 2 by 3 with 1, again you can get 2 by 3. Means 1 is what? 1 is multiplicative identity. Why 1 is multiplicative identity? Because it is multiplied with any rational number, again it gives same rational number. Therefore, it is called multiplicative identity. If you coming to the next one is multiplicative inverse. Multiplicative inverse. What is multiplicative inverse? Multiplicative inverse means if you multiply any number x, if you get multiplicative identity, multiplicative identity. If you multiply, if satisfy this condition, then y is called multiplicative inverse. Y is called multiplicative inverse. Therefore, I can say y is equal to 1 by x. Y is equal to 1 by x means what? The reciprocal of given number, reciprocal of given number will gives its inverse. Use its inverse. Okay. Anyway, my question is If 0 is the rational number, instead of x, I will going to take 0. 0 is the rational number. If you multiply it with any rational number x, can you give 1? No, it is wrong. Because 0 is such a number. If you multiply with anything, you don't get 1, isn't it? You don't get multiplicative identity. Therefore, 0 has no inverse. Please understand. Has no multiplicative inverse. Has no multiplicative inverse. Because 0 is such a number, if you multiply with any number, you don't get multiplicative identity. Because 0 into x is equal to 0 only. Okay. Therefore, 0 has not. Okay. This is all about the multiplicative inverse. And if you come into the division, definitely division also, there is no such a proper division of rational numbers, isn't it? Division of rational numbers. First one is, I can say, closure property. Yes, of course, it closure property. Okay, because for example, if you do a by b divided by, I can say, c by d is always a rational number, provided c by d should not equal to 0. Okay, this is one condition. The another thing is very simple. We can a by b divided by 1 is equal to a by b only. A by b divided by minus 1 is equal to minus a by b. These are the properties. Okay. Next, coming to the rational numbers between two rational numbers. Okay. For example, two rational numbers. I will take one example here. By that we can understand easily. For example, we have example like 1 by 4 is there and 2 by 3 is there. How to find out rational numbers between these? First, we make two same denominators. For example, 1 by 4. I'll take LCM of 4 and 3, because I'm going to convert these rational numbers into equivalent numbers, big equivalent rational numbers. Then you can easily 4 and 3 is 12. Okay, therefore I will not to make this one, I need to multiply it to 3, but it should be equivalent in order to bring. Okay, this becomes 3 by 12. Similarly, if you take 2 by 3, it should be denominator and numerator should be multiplied by 4. That becomes 8 by 12. See, 3 by 12 can be written into 30 by 120, can be written into 300 by 1200, can be written as 3000 by 12,000. Similarly, 8 by 12 can be written as 80 by 120, can be written as 800 by 1200, can be written as 8000 by 12,000. See, now we can go and find out. Rational 3001 divided by 12,000. 3002 divided by 12,000. Like that, we can go and find out 3001, next up to 4,000, 4001, 4002, 5002. Like that, we can easily find out converting the equivalent rational numbers. We can easily find out rational numbers between two rational numbers. And the another simple method is, for example, another method is suppose x and y are two rational numbers, then x plus y by 2 lies between x and y. For example, I can say if you take 2 and 3, 2 and 3 are also rational numbers. Two rational numbers. 2 plus 3, that is 2, is equal to 5 by 2, that is 2.5. Okay, therefore I can say 5 by 2 lies between 2 and 3. Again, if you want to find out one more number between these 2 and 3, you can take 2 and 5 by 2. Yeah, if I want to find out one more number between, okay, I find out one number, that is 5. Again, I want to find out rational numbers between 2 and 3. Again, I will take this 5 by 2 and 2. Again, this becomes 2 plus 5 by 2 divided by 2. That becomes 2. 4 plus 5 by 2, that is 9 by 4, isn't it? Because 4 1 ja 4, 2 ja 4, 2 ja. See, again, this number lies between 2 and 2.5. Okay, this also one number. Again, if you want to find out two numbers, again we need to take 2 and 9 by 4. If you take this one, 2 plus 9 by 4 divided by 2, this becomes 8 plus 9 by 4 divided by 2, this becomes 17 by 8. Okay, this becomes again, this becomes 2.2, like this, it becomes 2 like this. See, again, this number lies between this. Go on finding the numbers like this, we can find out any numbers. Okay, you can easily find out. These are the methods to find out the rational numbers between two rational numbers.